Ever feel like your brain is running on fumes?
Like you're just not as sharp as you used to be.
Yeah, you're not alone, you know?
Right.
In fact,
Turns out
it turns out
what you eat for
what
breakfast.
you eat for breakfast could be like the secret weapon
Could do. Yeah.
you've been missing, for a mental boost.
Mm-hmm.
Forget sugary cereals and quick fixes.
Yeah. No, no.
We're diving into
Oh, you're
a surprising
very surprising.
breakfast ritual
Yes.
backed by science that might just change how you start your day.
Oh, that's right. We're talking about the power of bean-based breakfasts.
Beans for breakfast.
No,
I know. It sounds a little unconventional, but trust me, the research is pretty mind-blowing. We dug through a stack of studies,
Well, it did.
and what we found is fascinating.
Even normal aging causes changes in the brain. Think about the connections between neurons, those brain cells that transmit information, weakening. The levels of certain neurotransmitters, the chemical messengers in our brains, can also decline. And blood flow to the brain can decrease.
And it's not just age, right?
Yeah,
There's a whole bunch of other things that can impact memory and cognitive function.
Absolutely.
Neurodegenerative diseases, lifestyle factors like stress and lack of sleep, poor diet, environmental toxins, even genetics.
Right.
It's a complex mix.
What's fascinating is that we often overlook the impact of our dietary choices on cognitive health.
Okay, so how does breakfast fit into all of this?
Think about it. Breakfast is your brain's first fuel after fasting all night. Skipping it can lead to blood sugar swings that mess with your focus and leave you feeling mentally drained.
So you're saying that what we choose to eat first thing in the morning can actually impact our brain's performance throughout the day.
Absolutely.
Wow.
And that's where beans come in. They're packed with nutrients that are essential for brain health: folate, magnesium, potassium, antioxidants, and fiber. These nutrients work together to support various brain functions, from neurotransmitter production to protecting brain cells from damage.
So we're talking about a nutritional powerhouse for your brain.
Absolutely.
But why beans specifically?
Research has revealed that a specific type of bean stands out from the crowd when it comes to cognitive benefits. It's particularly rich in certain antioxidants and anti-inflammatory compounds that seem to have a remarkable impact on brain health.
Wait, hold on.
I know.
You're going to leave us hanging.
I am.
Which bean are we talking about?
You'll have to wait to find out. We're diving deep into the research on this particular bean and uncovering its incredible effects on the brain, but I can tell you this: it could be a game changer for your cognitive health.
Okay, I'm hooked. Now I have to know more about how this mysterious bean actually works to boost brain power.
Let's break it down. First, we have neuroprotection. The antioxidants and anti-inflammatory compounds in this bean help protect your brain cells from damage caused by free radicals and inflammation.
So it's like a shield for your brain,
Exactly.
protecting it from wear and tear.
Then there's the neurotransmitter boost. Beans provide the building blocks for essential neurotransmitters like dopamine and serotonin, which are crucial for mood regulation, focus, and memory.
So it's not just about protection, it's also about enhancing communication within the brain.
Precisely. And let's not forget about steady energy.
Okay.
The complex carbs and fiber in beans provide a slow and sustained release of energy, unlike the sugar rush and crash you get from many breakfast foods. This means your brain gets the fuel it needs to stay focused and alert throughout the morning.
It's like trading in your brain's old gas guzzler for a fuel-efficient model.
Great analogy. And finally, there's the gut-brain connection. A healthy gut can actually positively impact brain function, and fiber plays a key role in gut health. Beans, as you know, are a fantastic source of fiber.
So by eating beans, you're not just feeding your brain directly, you're also supporting a healthy gut environment that further benefits your brain. It's a win-win situation. But are there any studies that actually back up these claims?
There's a growing body of research, including clinical trials, neuroimaging studies, and large-scale, long-term studies that all point to the same conclusion.
Okay.
Eating beans regularly is linked to a lower risk of cognitive decline and diseases like Alzheimer's.
Wow. That's impressive. Can you give us an example of one of these studies?
One clinical trial focused on older adults with mild cognitive impairment, which is often a precursor to dementia. The researchers found that those who ate a bean-enriched diet showed significant improvements in memory, attention, and something called executive function compared to those who didn't.
Executive function.
Yes.
I'm not quite sure I understand what that means.
Executive function refers to a set of cognitive skills that allow us to plan, organize, make decisions, and regulate our behavior. Think of it as the CEO of your brain.
Ah, okay, that makes sense. So eating beans can actually improve our ability to think clearly, make decisions, and stay organized.
Exactly. And then there are the neuroimaging studies, which allow us to actually see what's happening in the brain.
Ah, cool.
These studies have shown that bean consumption is linked to better blood flow and activity in key brain areas associated with memory and executive function.
So there's a visible, measurable impact on brain activity.
It is. And finally, the long-term studies provide further evidence of the protective effects of beans. These studies have followed large groups of people over many years and have consistently shown that those who eat beans regularly have a lower risk of developing cognitive decline and dementia later in life.
It's like building a savings account for your brain health, making deposits over time that pay off in the long run. Well, what about real people? Are there any stories of individuals who have experienced real-world benefits from adding beans to their breakfast routine?
Of course, there are countless stories of people from all walks of life who have noticed positive changes in their cognitive health after incorporating this bean-based breakfast into their routines.
That's amazing. Do you have any specific examples that come to mind?
One story that comes to mind is about a retiree named John. He had been experiencing increasing forgetfulness and difficulty concentrating, which was frustrating and concerning for him.
Yeah.
After learning about the benefits of a bean-based breakfast, he decided to give it a try.
What happened? Did he notice a difference?
Within a few weeks, he reported feeling noticeably sharper and more focused. He felt like he was able to engage in conversations more easily, and his memory improved. He was even able to pick up a new hobby that he had been struggling with before.
That's incredible. It's a testament to the power of simple dietary changes to make a real difference in our lives.
It truly is. But now you must be wondering about the big reveal.
Yeah.
Which bean is it?
Yes.
And how can you start incorporating it into your breakfast routine?
I definitely am. The suspense is killing me.
Well, to uncover the identity of this brain-boosting bean and learn how to make it a part of your morning routine, you'll have to head over to our website. We've got all the details waiting for you there.
So, are you ready to unlock your brain's full potential with the power of beans? We've compiled even more fascinating details about this breakfast ritual, including delicious ways to add beans to your morning routine. Tap the link in the show notes to discover the specific bean and learn more about how to make it a part of your journey to a healthier and sharper mind.
You know, it's fascinating how we often search for complicated solutions
Right.
when the answer might be right in front of us,
Totally.
like in our pantry.
And you're saying that answer might just be this mystery bean we've been talking about.
Maybe.
Can we at least give our listeners a hint?
Let's just say this bean has been enjoyed for centuries in various cultures, and it's known for its rich, earthy flavor.
Okay, that's something.
Right?
But our listeners will have to head over to the website to get the full scoop. In the meantime, let's talk more about how to actually incorporate this bean into our breakfast routine.
Okay.
I'm all for boosting brain power, but I also value a quick and easy morning.
I hear you. The beauty of this bean is its versatility.
Okay.
It can be incorporated into a wide range of breakfast dishes, both sweet and savory.
Give me some examples.
Sure.
What are some creative ways to add it to breakfast without sacrificing taste or convenience?
Well, for starters, you can add it to smoothies.
Okay.
It blends surprisingly well and provides a boost of protein and fiber without overpowering the other flavors. You can also make savory breakfast bowls with beans, eggs, and your favorite veggies.
Okay.
Or how about a breakfast burrito or quesadilla?
Ooh.
The possibilities are endless.
I love that. It's about finding what works for your taste preferences and lifestyle.
Exactly.
And, speaking of finding what works, I have to ask,
Yeah.
are there any potential downsides to eating beans for breakfast?
That's a great question. Beans are generally well tolerated, but some people may experience digestive discomfort, especially if they're not used to eating a lot of fiber.
Ah.
Mm.
So it's all about listening to your body and adjusting your intake accordingly.
Exactly. And if you have any concerns, it's always a good idea to talk to your doctor or a registered dietitian.
Great advice.
Mm.
Now, before we wrap up this deep dive,
Mm-hmm.
I'm curious,
Yeah.
is there anything else people can do to support their brain health besides eating a bean-based breakfast?
Absolutely. A holistic approach to brain health involves multiple lifestyle factors.
Like what? Give us the inside scoop.
Okay. Well, in addition to a healthy diet, regular exercise is crucial for brain health. It increases blood flow to the brain, stimulates the growth of new brain cells, and enhances cognitive function.
So we're talking about both physical and mental workouts.
Exactly. And don't underestimate the importance of quality sleep.
Oh, yeah.
When you sleep, your brain gets to work consolidating memories, clearing out toxins, and preparing for the day ahead.
It's like hitting the reset button for your brain.
Precisely. And finally, managing stress is crucial for maintaining cognitive health. Chronic stress can actually damage brain cells and impair cognitive function.
So finding healthy ways to manage stress, like meditation, yoga, or spending time in nature, can actually protect our brains.
Absolutely. Remember, a healthy brain is the foundation for a fulfilling and vibrant life. It allows us to learn, grow, connect with others, and experience the world to the fullest.
Well said. This has been a fascinating deep dive into the world of brain health.
It has.
We've uncovered some surprising insights about the power of beans, explored the importance of a holistic approach to cognitive well-being, and learned about the incredible resilience of the human brain.
That's right. And don't forget, you can find all the resources we've discussed, including delicious recipes for bean-based breakfasts and more details about that mysterious bean by clicking the link in the show notes.
And be sure to subscribe to the deep dive so you don't miss our future episodes, where we'll continue to explore fascinating topics and uncover hidden gems of knowledge. It's amazing to think that something as simple as incorporating a specific bean into our breakfast routine could have such a profound impact on our cognitive health.
Right. It really highlights the power of food as medicine.
Yeah.
We often underestimate the influence of our dietary choices on our overall well-being,
Right.
including our brain health.
It's a reminder that sometimes the simplest solutions
Yeah,
can
absolutely.
be the most effective.
I agree.
And in this case,
Yeah,
it's a delicious solution too.
absolutely. There are so many creative and tasty ways to enjoy beans. It's all about experimenting and finding what works for you.
So to wrap things up, what's the one takeaway you hope our listeners will remember from this deep dive?
I hope our listeners will walk away feeling empowered to take control of their brain health. We've learned that cognitive decline isn't an inevitable part of aging. There are steps we can take, to support our cognitive well-being throughout our lives. And it all starts with making informed choices about what we eat.
It's about shifting our mindset from one of fear and resignation to one of possibility and proactive care. Who knew that our journey to a healthier and sharper mind could start with something as simple as a bean-based breakfast?
Right. And remember, if you're ready to unlock your brain's full potential and discover the identity of this mysterious bean, head over to our website. We've got all the information you need to get started, including delicious recipes and tips for incorporating this brain-boosting bean into your daily routine.
It's time to give your brain the fuel it deserves. Until next time, keep those brains fueled and firing on all cylinders.